What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Mucho with Dream Motorsports checking in. Hey man, this is a highly anticipated video that a lot of people have been asking me for. Basically, everybody's been asking me, what do I think? What are my thoughts on the EV? So I figured I'd go ahead and bring y'all that today. Now, those that know or may not know, we were the very first people, or very first shop, very first person in Georgia to get the brand new Charger EV. We picked ours up. It was January 13th. We were supposed to have it, I believe, by January 8th, but because snow came into Georgia and we're not used to snow like that over here, it kind of messed up the whole, receiving process. So they delayed it to me for January 13th. That's when we got it. Now, a lot of people do not like this car. Personally, what made me like it was when they first released it in the SEMA videos. I want to say like 2 years ago, or I'm sorry, when they released it in SEMA. It was like a year or two ago. And what really got me was the interior. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Those pictures that they took, if y'all go to SEMA and look at those old pictures, if y'all see the pictures of the interior, it was like, what the hell? So, and then the outside, of course, the rear mainly I didn't like. The front end I kind of liked because it reminded me of the older Chargers. But as you can see, like the older Chargers, but that rear end, it didn't grow on me until I got it in person. So with that being said, we got it January 13th. We were the first in Georgia to get them. And just to my luck, as I first got it and I'm trying to have fun with it, we get real bad snow in Georgia. It was like January 20th or 21st that we got snow. And to be honest with you, for people that live in snow areas like New York or the northern or wherever there's snow, I 100% 10 out of 10 recommend this car. Because out of any car, any truck that I've done driven in the snow, this thing, with it being all-wheel drive and just the smoothness and I don't know, the technology behind it, it loves snow, man. The only time that I had issue in snow, of course, was like if you try to come to a standstill on like real ice, not snow, that thing's gonna slip just like any vehicle in the world. So it was awesome. And then another big thing that I wanted to note, we received the car. I keep saying we because it's Dream Motorsports. Everything I do is for Dream Motorsports, for the shop. So when I got the vehicle, January 13th, we actually had it booked for a video with Quavo by January 10th. So we already knew we were getting the car. And Quavo, basically his team reached out to me and my agent, shout out RNC Films, and they basically got us booked. So I'm gonna put a clip in here now. And as y'all can see, we had that video, done. Hey, before we even knew, we already had it going with Quavo. So I want to talk a little bit about the online response with this car. About 90% of the comments and whatever is hate. It's hate towards the car. And honestly, for me, it doesn't matter because I love the car. Like, nobody can tell me anything that's gonna change my mind about the vehicle. If anything, it's gonna make me laugh because some of the stuff that y'all be coming up with, man, is hilarious. So I just, sweep that under the rug. And I know that I'm the first one to have it and I'm putting it on the platform. So I'm giving the platform for a they're not even be talking about me. They're trying to get the message to Dodge that they hate the car. So I don't care. Go ahead, talk as much as you want. But for me, I love the car. So if you're getting it and you think you're gonna post and everybody's gonna love you and you try to do it for clout, that's not the car right there. Now, in person, the people that see this car, it's a 99% they love it rate. So online is 90% they hate it. In person is 99% they love it. It's hilarious. So like I said, with me, I love the car. Everybody that sees it in the future or in person, they end up loving the vehicle, whether it's exterior, interior, how it drives, everything. They love it. So as far as my personal opinion, as far as what I love the most about the vehicle, definitely like I mentioned in the beginning, how the front end just reminds you of that old school 69 Charger, like how the 70 Challengers and everything, how they did that. And to touch, this is a Charger. Everybody says a Challenger because they see it's a two-door. No. The first Charger that came out was a two-door. That's why they're trying to bring it back. And I think that's a lot of the disconnection with people seeing this car or hearing about this car, with it being still called a Charger. And they're saying they're trying to bring back muscle, but basically clashing against what they're saying with introducing the electric. It's something that it has to grow on you. And, it just has to grow on you. So you either hate it or you don't. So one thing that I really want to touch on is what makes me love this car more than anything is just how much money I'm saving on gas. I tell everybody that tells me in person, and with all my trucks or cars or vehicles, Scat Packs, a Hellcat, whatever that I have I have to put at least $40 in gas every 2 days, realistically. So once I got the home charger hooked up, plug it in at the house, and each fill up cost me about $1.50. So in a month, with me driving this car every single day, about 60 to 80 miles a day, pretty much I'm spending $40 to $50 a month in total to drive this car. So gas saver, 100, like I'm saving so much money on gas, it's not even funny. Now, if you don't have a home charger or you can't get a home charger installed, I 1000% do not recommend the car, because at that point, then you're at the mercy of the charging station. Charging stations, sometimes they don't work. Sometimes there's a long line of people and you gotta wait for them to finish charging. And at the end of the day, those fast chargers, they cost the same as premium gas. So if you can't get a home charger installed, I do not recommend this electric car or any electric car, period. And if you don't want attention, this is not the car for you. I'm telling you, just wait like 10 years where the cars are kind of out there and whatnot, and then get it. Because right now, wherever you go, just guarantee you're gonna have a conversation. People staring at you, waving you down, and all that stuff. So I have to keep it real with y'all. I'm gonna give a few dislikes. The main thing is, with it being a new car and it being all electronic, like one huge computer, there's a lot of glitches. So sometimes the car, like you try to unlock it, it won't unlock, so you kind of got to walk away from it, come back, you know what I'm saying, and then unlock, and it'll unlock. Sometimes one time the window just rolled down out of nowhere. Like, it's just a lot of electronic glitches. But I will say those were happening the first like month that I had the car. Like, if I would go hard on sport mode, right, after the 500 miles, like I'm done driving fast with sport mode, and then I go back in auto or eco, then like the basically the check engine, the service battery light come on, but then it'll go away. So it's like all this was happening within the first month. Now that I'm on that was January, I'm on month 4 or 5 owning it. I have absolutely no problems at all. Like, as far as those glitches that were happening, it's not happening. So that's the dislikes, because if you go get one at 0 mile, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna have to deal with some glitches until the car gets used to it or the new updates or whatever. And the other huge dislike, the first month that I had the vehicle, I didn't have a charging station at the house. So I was having to use the charging stations around town. Luckily, I got one right here across the street, but like I said, sometimes I pull up, it's a long line of people, you gotta wait. Sometimes you might pull up, there's nobody there, the charging station's not working. Sometimes you just not close enough to a charging station. So it's like, the charging station stuff sucks. If you're able to get a home charger installed, and when they give you the option when you get the car, if you want the charger or the tokens, take the charger. Trust me, take the charger. And lastly, and this also is another thing that attaches to with the car being so new, the front windshield, not on this one, but my other one, and I know you guys are thinking, why is there an orange one behind me? And I'm showing clips of a black one. I actually bought a Stage 2 EV, this one here, after like 2 months of buying the other one. So I talk a little bit more about that in another video. Y'all just subscribe and stay tuned, because that video is coming probably this week, honestly. But like I was saying, on the black EV, of course, you're getting on the highway, little rock chips. I got a small, tiny rock chip on the corner, and it ended up spreading across the windshield. So I'll put a video here. And pretty much, when I went to the dealer to get it, redone and whatnot, they don't have the windshield. Like, there's no replacement windshields for this car. It don't matter for 24, 25, they don't have it. Why? Because the car is so new. So I'm at the mercy of, or not the mercy, but just having to wait until they start producing the replacement windshields, and then I'll pretty much be able to go ahead and get the front windshield replaced. So that's another huge dislike. If anything goes wrong on the car, like you mess up a mirror, a bumper, a wheel, whatever, just know that you're gonna be waiting a long time. Or if it's something that put your car down, you're gonna be waiting a long time until you get your car. So that's something to keep in mind. Just, it's stuff that comes with the car being so new. I learned my lesson with an X6 2024 when I bought it in 2023. It had so many glitches that it made me never want to buy a BMW ever again. So that's just something that happens. Everything's situational. But overall, you guys, this vehicle, I give it a 9 out of 10. I love it, just how much money I'm saving on transportation, the visual look, how much attention it grabs. Personally, I don't really care for attention, but because of my business, I just have to. I have to post. I have to put it out there. I gotta pull up the gas stations and have conversations. So this basically is those conversation starters, just like my other vehicle. So I'd give y'all a little walk around on the car, and I just want y'all to let me know in the comments what you guys think. I know most people hate the vehicle, but I love it. So that's the front end right there. And again, this is the stage 2. This is my other one. My stage 1 is in the front, actually.